Stuck in traffic. Today's Tuesday, April 8th. Yesterday, Monday, I didn't do anything. I did some errands, had a doctor's appointment. Today, I'm supposed to pick up one outside Orlando in Winter Park, a truck going to outside of Savannah area. Then went to a dealer in Ocoee to pick up a BMW. Supposed to go to Moncks Corner, South Carolina, which is near Charleston. I get there at 8. I met the people at their house at 7 to get the truck. Shot over there, got there at 8, come to find out they don't open until 9. So I go in there at 9, and the person that releases vehicles doesn't get there till 10. Doesn't get there till 10. So then here it is 10. I'm waiting. They're running around. Come 11 o'clock, a little after 11, they can't find the key to the BMW. And the guy that moved it or placed it was off today and not answering his phone. This is what backed us up for 10 miles. Looks like a semi dumped its load there and they hauled it off and got all its crap on the side of the road. Jeez. Oh well. Let's get back up to speed here. It is noon. I told the guy I'd be there at 12:30. Now it's looking about 12:45. See if we can make some time up. Another great sunrise here in Georgia. To go to drop the first one off. Well, I dropped off the Camaro at the export warehouse, then drove about 23 miles, dropped off this truck at this these people's farm, and now I'm trying to get back home. I got to pick up possibly a Mustang near St. Augustine. Waiting on the call back, and then one in Sarasota and one in Daytona there, and they're all going to Mississippi, Hattiesburg, which I'm leaving in the morning. But they're doing construction here in this area. They got 3 roundabouts within a half mile, and look at the congestion. Worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But this is Interstate 16 I'm going to get on, and this is nuts. Get on 16 and head back. I had 3 lined up for today, but they were at a Copart, and when I went on the app last night to check the appointment, they were booked solid. So I had to cancel those. So I don't have anything going, but I do have a long day ahead. I need to get all these 3 loaded so I can leave super early in the morning towards Mississippi. Just got off here at exit 7 in Georgia before I hit Florida border. $3.29 a gallon for diesel, and I got it at Buc-ee's in St. Augustine, $3.47 this morning. So almost saving 20 cents a gallon by getting it here before I cross into Florida. Just left the Tire Kingdom, got a new trailer tire. I called them an hour and a half ago, and I said I'll be there in about an hour and a half, and he said, all right, we'll see ya. And took tire off, wheeled it to their shop, went in the office, and boom, 5 minutes later he come in and said your tire's ready. So He said I did it myself personally, so I said appreciate it. So 15 minutes wheeling the tire in, getting it replaced, and wheeling it back to my trailer and me putting it back on with the impact wrench. 15 minutes, man, that's a lifesaver. I was expecting an hour there. Tire Kingdom, Ormond Beach, Florida, the best. Yeah, I didn't get any coverage this morning video of unloading those two up in Savannah, but this is one I picked up Manheim and Daytona, a BMW, and this is a Dodge Caravan I just picked up in Sanford, Florida. That's going to Saraland, Alabama, which is near Mobile, which is good because this and the one I'm going to pick up now in Sarasota are going to the same dealer. In Mobile, you take 98 up into Hattiesburg, Mississippi, which is where I need to go. And this is the little dealership here. I picked up the Caravan. All right, we'll catch you in Sarasota. Okay, I had to take those two back ones off to load this Kia. The Kia and the BMW going to a dealer in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and this is going to a private residence just outside of Mobile, Alabama. So I'm gonna drop that off early in the morning, then go to Mississippi and drop these two off. So, well, it's Thursday morning. Slept in my truck last night, got up early. I'm going through the panhandle of Florida now, and pretty cold. It's 45 degrees outside. You can see that sun coming up behind me in the mirror. Big bright orange ball. But I am 3.5 hours away from the first drop, and I'm going to stop at Buc-ee's up here in Orange Beach, Alabama, and fill up. I got a little bit back in Tallahassee, enough to get me over here, because it'll probably be 30-40 cents cheaper. So Pensacola, an hour and a half. All right, we'll keep you posted as the day goes. Pensacola. Leaving the great state of Florida and coming into Alabama. And Alabama takes about 1 hour to get across into Mississippi. So, but I'm going to stop at the Buc-ee's up here in about 15 miles and fill up. So I am 130 miles from dropping the first vehicle off. And after that, we'll shoot on up to Hattiesburg, drop the other two, and look for something coming back. I just popped on my thing. By my rates and my search, there was only like 4 vehicles, but they were coming out North Mississippi. I'm gonna be in the south part, so if I can't find anything here after a while, then I'll search from Alabama going back to Florida, or maybe out of the panhandle of Florida. Just fueled up at the Buc-ee's in Orange Beach, Alabama, which is near Foley. It was $3.04 a gallon today. And I got fuel in Tallahassee earlier, it was $3.69. So big difference. Filled up and 120 miles, dropped my first off. The Mobile, Alabama Bay. There's a lot of shipping cranes over there. Shallow marshland. Coming into the I-10 tunnel here. It goes partially underwater. Fan of tunnels, but and then if you're not alert, there's a sharp turn at the exit of the tunnel here, so really need to slow down. Mississippi. $2.82 a gallon of diesel there. I dropped off that van back there in Saraland, which is by Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. And right now I'm going to a town, Kiln, Mississippi. This is the hometown of Brett Favre. And then where he played college ball is where right down the road from where I'm dropping these two cars off at Southern Mississippi. So this little town is Brett Favre's hometown. Interesting. Alright, just unstrapped the two cars. We'll go up here and get the BMW first. Yeah, I'm in Hattiesburg here at this little dealership. Right down the road there is where Southern Mississippi University is. Whew, man. This is a nice car here. So you take the brake off. I hate these kind of stick shifts, but okay, I usually go park it around by the front door and I'll come get the second one. Small dealership. It's a guy and his wife own it, and hang on there. Oh man, there's one car. Let me go get the next one, and then we'll go on in and get the check. Okay, tires look lined up with the ramps. Okay, let's grab this Kia. Oh man. Yeah, there's a difference between Odessa and Mannheim cars. Mannheims are a lot cleaner. They take them to a shop, check them out, detail them. Odessa, I think it's just come as you are. Ugh. Turned out a nice day though. It was earlier this morning in the Panhandle of Florida. It was like mid to low 40s, and it's I think 78 over here in Mississippi. Sunny. I know they've had a lot of bad weather with the tornadoes, and they said there was a lot of flooding in the rivers, but I haven't seen it. But turned out to be a nice day though. I enjoy this. Okay, well, let me go in there and get the give him the keys, get the check, and we'll call it and start heading on back. I am starting to head back home. I'm gonna get on my phone here in a little bit and check something out of Alabama. They had one car from Mississippi going back to Florida, and it was in Florence, which was north of where I was at, and I know for a fact it's at a Copart. And I was like, you ain't gonna get an appointment this time of day, so I'll check the Alabama area, Mobile and all that here in a bit. But I haven't heard from where I dropped that vehicles off. I haven't heard from them in a while, and they said we haven't been buying much cars from Florida. They've been buying them a lot from South Carolina, Memphis, Tennessee, and out of Texas a lot. So I'm their Florida guy, so if they buy them out of Florida, they give me a buzz. But they've been buying them from other states last 5-6 months, so good they still had me on speed dial.
Mr. Trump talks about that.
Coming back through Mobile here, about to get on I-10, heading east. There was only a couple of vehicles out of Alabama going to Florida, but they were way out of my my area, and that only one in Mississippi. So what I'm doing now, I'm heading home. I should be home about 10:30 tonight. I'm just going to turn off my logbook here.
In 0.5 miles, keep left to I-10 west towards Pascagoula.
In about 3 hours when I run out of time. But I had a local guy call me that I usually haul Fridays for. He's got 5 cars at the Mannheim and Daytona that he bought going to Ocoee. It's like 60 miles. I usually charge him about
0.2 miles, keep left to I-10
about
west
$100 a
towards
car.
Pascagoula.
And then he's got 3 he just bought in Jacksonville going to the Mannheim and Ocoee. So he's got 8 cars. So kind of worked out. I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna do the 3 in Jacksonville, get them in the morning, deliver them. I got a vet appointment for my dogs at 1:30, and when that's done,
on the right towards Texas
I'll
Street.
hook up my trailer. Then I'll go to the Mannheim and Daytona where I live, grab 3, go home, and then get up early and go drop them, and come back and get the last 2, and then drop them tomorrow. So I got 8 cars over the next, even though it'll be Saturday, that's all right. So we got 8 cars to do in the next day and a half. So kind of worked out good. All right, we'll catch you here in a
5
bit.
miles, take exit 25A on the right towards Texas Street.
So what I'm gonna do is get me some fuel at the Buc-ee's in Alabama again, and that should get me home, hopefully. All right, I think I missed my turn. I got to get off and make a U-turn. Well, made it to Buc-ee's in Orange Beach, Alabama. It's here this morning. About 8 a.m. It was 3:05. It's 3:09. Went up a nickel. So went up a nickel in about 6 hours. And like I always complain, you know, there's only one island here with DEF here, DEF there. And what happens here? This guy takes up this pump, that pump, locked his truck and went inside. Nobody can get over here and get fuel. I've seen 2 RVs, bus RVs go around, and a truck with a trailer come around here. They can't get in here to get DF because you got goddamn idiots like this right here. Unbelievable. Well, I'm back in Florida. Just went through Pensacola and had a lot of construction over there. I know I hit a bumpy pothole patch back there, and I looked in my mirror, and passenger side of the back of the trailer I saw a wire dangling in the wind a little bit. So I pulled over this rest stop, and tail light come off. Must have popped out of that one of them hard potholes. I mean, I felt everything shake. Lucky I had a spare, just put it on. Don't need a reason to get pulled over, but always carry a spare tail light. I mean, those little marker lights you might get away with, but a tail light, no, that's your brake and your turn signal. So lucky I had a spare one. But we're back on the road. It's 3:45, 3:47 local time, east or central time. I'll lose an hour when I get up near Tallahassee. So I am 5 hours 45 minutes from home. I got a big day tomorrow. So catch you in a bit. Okay, back at the Mannheim and Ocoee. Picked these 2 up in Jacksonville this morning. The Nissan Kicks, Chevy Malibu. It was really dark this morning, but this is 2. I'm gonna drop these. I gotta go home, take my dog to a vet appointment at 1. Then I'll hook my trailer up again. Then I'll go the Mannheim Daytona and get 3 of them and park for the night, and then leave early in the morning, drop it, go back, get 2, and then drop them and call it a week. Okay, Friday afternoon late. Those 2 I picked up this morning from Jacksonville went down to Ocoee, Mannheim. He texted me a few hours later that they did get a truck out of Jacksonville, but I was already gone. So, and they got 5 here at the Daytona Mannheim, where these are 3 of them. I'm gonna go home, just drop these off early in the morning, come back here, probably pick up the 2. They don't open till 8, and the one in Jacksonville opens at 9. So I'm just gonna go home, get up early, go drop these, come back. I don't know, I may go to Jacksonville and wait at 9 and then come here, because they open at 8. It's an hour difference. Might as well get the longest drive out the way. So, oh well. So I moved 2 this morning, this 3, and I got 3 tomorrow on Saturday. So anyways, let's head on to the house and call it a day. It is Saturday at the Mannheim and Ocoee. This place is packed. People parking their vehicles or picking up. I mean, just loaded with vehicles. Well, let me get these 3 off. Then I got to shoot back to Jacksonville, get a truck, back to Daytona, pick up 2, and bring them back here, and we will call it a week. Yeah, I couldn't get up here yesterday afternoon, pick this truck up in Jacksonville. It's just Friday rush hour. I wasn't going to deal with it, so dropped the 3 off early this morning, and I drove up here to Jacksonville, about 160 miles. They open at 9. It's 8:20 now. So Daytona opens at 8, but I went past it because I just soon knock out the farthest drive out. So I got 40 minutes to wait. So I think I'm gonna lean back and take me about a 30-minute nap, then go get this truck. Here's the Chevy Silverado 1500, picked up in Jacksonville. Took myself a nap. Set alarm for 8:55. They open at 9, and I woke up. The girl had everything open already. So, and the truck was like 100 feet from the shed. So I was able to get in and out. It's 9:15, and I'm strapped in. I'm rolling to Daytona to get 2 more. Finally made it. Those are the 2 Toyota Corollas I picked up in Daytona. Let me unload this stuff, park them over here, roll up straps, get everything done, and head home. I'm wore out. Talk to you later. Oh, there's the Intercoastal. I was thinking about taking the boat out tomorrow, but it's supposed to be like in the 50s in the morning, and then 10-mile-an-hour winds. So decided against it. I'm just gonna take it easy tomorrow. I had a long week. Probably drove 3,000 miles. About 13 cars, 8, 11, 12, 13 or 14 cars. Just exhausted. I need to take tomorrow off, and I got a couple lined up for Monday already at a Copart, and coming back to a guy in Daytona. So we will see y'all later.